recently went back through a list of my oikos that I made 2 years ago, and I've only seen one of them on that whole list come to know Christ, but I'm confident that God is still working in their lives. And so one thing that somebody shared with me a few years ago that really stuck out is, and this is really important, so listen up, if all the people I love Jesus, then I don't love enough people. I can say it one more time, but if all the people that I love Jesus, then I don't love enough people. So that's just like a challenge, I think, to us, to be realizing if our list isn't long enough, we can love more people. We can love lost people in a way that only God can give us love for them. And so that's our oikos. Those are people who we know. And then the second aspect of going to the lost is trying to find a person of peace. Can somebody read for us Luke 10:6?
And if the Son of Peace is there, your peace will rest upon him. If not, it will return to you.
Okay, thanks, John. Yeah, so it's describing a person of peace is somebody who accepts you and accepts your gospel message. The T for T book, where this design comes from, it describes a person of peace as somebody who may not accept the gospel immediately, but he does not reject it, and he's open to learning more and more. And within a reasonable time period, he does believe. So that's really encouraging to me. Something God has been proving to me since starting to learn this is that it's important and relieving to know that our God is big and that he has infinite understanding. His spirit is the one that's going to be attacking and teaching people and convicting them, and that's not our job. So we can know when we're witnessing to someone that we're not the first person who's ever witnessed to that person. We can be confident that the Spirit has already been there and has made his way through. And that we really will only be effective in these sharing methods if we cooperate with the Spirit and work in his will. So now we're going to focus on how to start a spiritual conversation with a stranger and try to figure out if they're a person of peace or not. So we're going to do a couple skits. And one of the people are not here because they're in music practice. So does somebody want to be a lost person?
No.
Okay, so the first one is a prayer walk. So Heather and I will go on a prayer walk, and we're going to go meet Jason. Hey. Hi, I'm Emily, and this is my friend Heather. And we're just going on a prayer walk, and we're wondering if you have anything we can be praying for you for.
I guess just classes, they're kind of rough.
Okay, is that okay if we pray now?
Yeah, I guess.
Cool. Okay, amen. So I just have a quick question for you. Do you, as of right now, see yourself as being near to God or far away from God?
I don't really think about it.
Okay. Would you ever be interested in learning more about that? We can start a Bible study with you.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. So another way to do that, if you're not comfortable asking if somebody just needs prayer, I really like this method. It's if God could do a miracle in your life, what would it be? So you could ask somebody that. It's cool to see their responses, and sometimes sad if their miracle isn't big enough. But I think that's a good way to also start conversation. And then the next one would be if we're going like sharing, and yeah. So we're going to go through the 3 last questions of the survey, which is the spiritual interest questionnaire. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Emily, and this is my friend Heather, and we're actually some Christians, and we're just going around talking to people about their spiritual beliefs. And we're wondering if you have a few minutes to answer some questions for us.
Yeah, I guess some classes and stuff really well.
Okay, cool. So the first question, they're kind of deep, so you can take your time. But it is, if you were to die today, do you think you would have eternal life in heaven?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a good person. I think I do. Yeah.
Okay. So on a scale of like 0 to 100%, 100% being you're for sure in heaven, where do you stand on that scale?
I'd say like a B+, like an 85.
Okay. So hypothetically, if you did go stand in front of God at the gates of heaven today and he asked you, Jason, why should I let you in here? what would you say to him?
I mean, I'm not a bad person. I mean, I've done wrong stuff, but I'm not Hitler. I'm not, one of these terrible people.
Right, okay. So I guess another way to phrase that question is, like, what do you think are God's requirements to get into heaven?
I don't know. I guess if there is a God, I mean, I just want us to try and do our best.
Yeah. One more question. What would you say if I told you that from my understanding of the Bible, God has a really clear view of what his standard is to get into heaven?
I mean, that seems pretty cool.
Yeah? Do you have a few more minutes? Can I show you a diagram that helps explain?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. You show a diagram.
I'm being a very amicable person.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, this can go a lot of different ways, but...
No, you're stupid. Go away.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad we got... Oh, he didn't get saved, by the way. Well, I'm really glad we got to talk about that, and we would love to talk to you more about that. Are you interested in starting Bible study?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I'm usually not doing anything around this time.
Okay, awesome. Okay, cut. Now we're going to talk about a follow-through, so like what you can do if somebody does say yes and wants to start as a study group. So, okay, so you said yes. So, okay, so you would be excited about that?
Yeah, sure. I'd come.
Okay, cool. What day of the week would you say is good for you?
I mean, usually right about now, I'm free.
So like Sunday at 10 or something?
Sure.
Okay.
You're supposed to be a disciple.
Yeah, you're trying to schedule it as soon as possible. And then, okay, where do you think you'll be around at that time?
I mean, I've got class right over there.
Yeah? Is it okay if we come meet you there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Can I get your phone number and we can check?
Sure, it's well.
Okay, cool. And then, and feel free to invite your roommates, any friends that you want to.
Okay.
Awesome. It was great to meet you.
It was like meeting you guys. What? I don't know. I know.
Thank you, Jason and Heather. Okay, so that's the end of the going stage, but one end question I want to leave off with is, what things are we doing that makes us readily available to the lost? Because God has proven to me over and over and over again that things that I see as maybe an inconvenience to my schedule or to me, he sees as an opportunity for life change. And it's great to know that we can be a part of that, and especially in college right now, it is just so awesome how God has designed college and how we can make a friend within a day in our class. We can meet people out on campus and share with them, and God brings people from all different nations here, like John was talking about the other night, that we can be reaching out to. And so we can't lose sight of this unique opportunity, and we have to take advantage of it. Because every day we get the chance to go to someone and say, come, well, don't come, go, but come meet this God who knows everything about me and yet still loves me. Just come meet my God, and we have that chance to tell people that. And I don't know about you guys, but I get encouraged waking up every day knowing that I have that chance in that day. So that is the end of the going stage. And now Mike is going to teach you more about how to share the gospel.